What's up, people? We're watching an animated video called My Husband, Sidechick Mocks, and Kicks Me Out of My Home. I built my new house on their lawn. Here we go. Which is 8 minutes and 4 seconds, which is nothing. So here we go.
Hi, my name is Brianna and I'm 27 years old. I'm going to tell you my unusual life story today. Before we get into the story, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and show me your support. Moving on. I was happily married to my husband Brent up until a year ago. You might be wondering what went wrong. Well, I'll start from the beginning so you understand everything. Brent and I used to go to the same college. We met through mutual friends and immediately hit it off. Both of us got jobs soon after graduation, and we decided not to waste much time, and we got married right away. Then, well, Brent started experiencing some problems at his workplace. He used to be under stress all the time because of it. My job was going smoothly, and I think Brent didn't like this. I often got the feeling that he had developed an inferiority complex, and I hated this. I didn't want our relationship to go down the drain just because of career and money problems. One day, he got back home and told me that he'd been fired from his job. "I am so sorry to hear that, Brent," I said gently. "Don't worry, I'm sure you'll find a better job soon enough." "What are we going to do about our expenses till then?" he asked. "My salary can cover it," I replied. "You don't have to worry about it." "Of course," he said mockingly. "Now you have an opportunity to look down on me. Go ahead."
First off, how can he... This... I don't get on how she is so like in love with the money. Like, that's bad. Money doesn't give you happiness. Life does. So yeah.
Ahead and flaunt your job.
So by the way, I'm gonna cut that out in editing. So you're not gonna see like my brother, me and my brother's conversation, and I could, like put it up onto its gratitude. So my followers how my brother um you know acts off camera and off YouTube, and from his long break from YouTube, 2 years of no uploading, while me, I'm freaking blowing up. Got 91 subscribers, 91 soon. That will literally quadruple to 100 subscribers, almost, I think, 100, and I would say 103. I don't know, like I'll like 100 plus, like I would say 20 plus new subscribers to the channel. So yeah, I think this is day 2 of me uploading this, and then I will, yeah.
Job and your salary like you always do. I was shocked to say the least. "Brent, where is that coming from? I've never once thought anything like that." He threw up his hands in exasperation. "I don't know. I'm sorry, okay? Don't talk to me. I'm in a bad mood." But it wasn't just that day. He was always in a bad mood after that. It was becoming suffocating. "Would you feel better if I resigned from my job?" I asked him one day. His eyes widened. "What?" "If it will make you feel better, then I'll do it," I said, even though I knew that I was not doing the right thing. I was just looking for a temporary solution, anything to save our relationship. "Then where will we get money from?" he asked. "I've been thinking about it. What if we start a business together? We're both educated and experienced. I think we can easily build our own platform and do well. I even have some savings that could be used for the initial investment." His face immediately lit up. "Really? It sounds like a good idea to me." I nodded, smiling. "Yes, we can do anything together." And so we started working on our business model. I got help from some of my friends who were software engineers. We built a website for selling homemade products. Homemade accessories were in trend and hard to come by, So a shopping site dedicated to just that was bound to take off. And luckily, my hunch was correct. Our website proved
That's what I want to do, like, cause there's YouTube in LA, and I want to create YouTube in Georgia. So that might, I don't know. Stay tuned for the next videos, which is an update video of the future channel and what's gonna happen in the next couple of years. So stay tuned for that. So yeah.
to be a huge success upon launch. We got great reviews and the website became popular in no time. Thanks to that, we also launched an app for convenience. All in all, everything worked out so well and we started earning a lot more than we were from our previous office jobs. I was happy because Brent seemed to have changed too. He used to smile a lot more. That was my main goal. Call me a fool in love or whatever, but I did everything for him. That's why it hit me hard when he turned his back on me. We'd recently moved out of our old house into a bigger, newer place. Brent used to host parties and gatherings every other day. It was during one such party that we met my friend's younger sister, Veronica. I was getting bad vibes from Veronica the moment I met her. She was all over Brent, flirting shamelessly with him the whole night. When I told Brent to stay away from her, his reply was, "Come on, she's just a college girl. You don't have to feel so insecure." But I was insecure, and I had every reason to feel that way. Veronica started visiting our house constantly after that party. Needless to say, most of these visits were specifically to meet Brent. "It seems like you attend college here, seeing as you have so much free time every day," I said to her one day. Her face instantly scrunched up. "Well, that's none of your business, lady. Aren't you busy with your job or something?" Ha, the nerve. She was at my house, and yet she was talking to me like this. "Brianna, seriously, you need to get a life," Brent remarked. "What is the problem with Veronica? Let her hang out if she likes it here." Wow, this was so ridiculous. She already had Brent under her spell. Let her hang out at our place for no reason at all? Did he even know what he was saying? After that day, I didn't say anything and just observed the two of them. Veronica would keep giggling while Brent kept indulging her commands. He even used to go out for movies and dinners with her. It was so clear. Both of them liked each other. I'd become the third wheel. Whenever I tried to say anything, Veronica would insult me and Brent would tell me to leave. So, this is what it'd come to. All of my sacrifices and hard work, they'd been for my good-for-nothing cheating husband. I decided to make one last pathetic attempt to save our relationship. I decided that I would bluntly express my dislike of Veronica in front of them and see his response. But when I went to the living room, they were sitting next to each other and talking in hushed whispers. Veronica smirked when she saw me. "Hey you," she raised a finger at me. "Why are you standing there? Go and bring us some snacks." I crossed my arms across my chest. "Just how much of a pushover do you take me for?" She shrugged. "Seeing as you still haven't gotten the hint and pathetically continue to live in this house, I guess you have no problem doing such things for me." I clenched my fist and turned to Brent. "Are you just going to sit there and listen to this crap? Is this it?" "I tolerated everything up till now, but I can't take it anymore, Brent." "Then don't," he replied coldly. "I was about to talk to you. I'm pretty sure you know about my relationship with Veronica by now. You should probably leave. We need privacy." I shook my head, controlling myself from breaking down in front of him. "Right. It was my fault to still cling on to this toxic one-sided relationship. I'll talk to my lawyer and send you the divorce papers." I left after that. I could hear Brent calling my name, but I didn't turn back. It was only later that I realized why he was calling me. The lawyer told me that I owned half of our company's shares, and separating from Brent would mean a huge loss for the company. "I don't care," I said. "I'm capable of standing on my own. That company was started for all the wrong reasons anyway, and that man doesn't deserve it." Brent seemed to have forgotten that I had access to the bank account too, and I also owned a share in the place where he was living with Veronica. Well then, this was going to be fun. I made arrangements for construction of a new house and gave instructions to build the house on the lawn of Brent's place. His expression was priceless. "Are you insane?" he exclaimed. "You can't do that." "I have every right to," I replied. "Be grateful that I haven't sued you yet for kicking me out of my own house. Why? He cried. You've already done enough damage to the company. Do you want me to become homeless? How am I supposed to make a living? That's your problem, and don't forget to compensate me for my share in the house, too. Since we're going to be neighbors now, I hope we can maintain a peaceful relationship, I finished with a smile. And almost about a year later, I started living in my newly constructed house. Meanwhile, Brent and Veronica sulked in their house. Brent had already gone bankrupt and had a huge amount of debt to pay off. He wasn't able to find any new work either, so things had gotten pretty rough for him. Well, that wasn't any of my business anymore because I had successfully started a new website. It was better than my previous one, and it was giving me way more return. I had successfully escaped the clutches of a toxic and unhealthy relationship, and I was happier than ever.
I know this is like I'm trying to, like what is it? Um, what is it? Lessen the time length of my videos. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Give me 200. Give me to 200 by I would say mid of next month. I know it's a big move on my end. All right, on my end. So just please get me to 200 by next month, and then we'll be on our merry way on to 1,000 subscribers by next year. Not by in 2 years, maybe. I don't know. Just get me to 200 by next month. All right. So that's a big number. 200. The big triple digit O. 200. So yeah. Uh, that's a big number, but yeah. If you guys enjoyed, it's being a boy, Little Oxley, and I'm